Do retail trading strategies really work? In this video, I'm going to give you my honest take on this and talk about something that is very important in the trading industry, which is of course the concept of people saying that their strategy is the top dog and that everything else is trash.
There's rocks, there's whale poo, and then there's you.
We're going to talk about this and I'm going to go in detail and show you guys my results trading what many traders may consider retail trading concepts, retail trading strategies, retail methods, retail approaches, whatever you want to call it, textbook retail, technical analysis, that sort of stuff. Can it even really work? This is my video going over this. Let's jump in. So what you're looking at on your screen right now is my live brokerage results. These are no nonsense, my exact positioning results of the trading that I've done during 2023. And to be transparent, I'm going to step back a few years and show you some good and not so good years. 2022 was a lot worse year for me. I had a lot of tougher trading results due to some of the lack of follow through on some of the trend following approaches that I use, right? I'm a trend follower, so inherently I'm using, break and retest concepts and, simple stuff like that in combination with fundamentals, which I'll get to in a moment. 2021 was a great year and 2020 was also a very great year. And 2023 again is starting out really, really solid. Here's also another look. You can see this is the overall max all-time results of this particular trading account. Now, of course, I do have other trading accounts, but this account is up almost 140% over the long term. It's a $123,843 profit cumulative on this trading account. Now, the reason I'm showing you that, and it is important and it's for a very specific reason. People say sometimes, Nick, you're a retail trader. You're going to lose money. People who trade retail concepts are going to lose money. And this, I think, brings up a very important topic that we need to discuss. Trading and the trading community has been, for as long as I've been a part of it, 7 years, a very polarizing, very interesting community. You have some people who are just incredibly kind and, very vibey, if you will. I think of traders who are kind of just like, do your thing, whatever your strategy is. Hey, if it works for you, if you're making money, who's to say anything against you, right? But then you also have the other side of the aisle, if you will, which often tends to be the traders who are, sort of the high and mighty egotistical traders who think that their strategy, their approach is the be all, end all, the only way to profitability.
But I am the chosen one.
And it's almost like this kind of cultish behavior. Now, you may be wondering, Nick, are you making reference to ICT and smart money concepts? And in some ways, yes. But let me preface something. In the past, I've actually spoken back and forth with Michael, the ICT individual, the guy behind all the concepts that he goes over, and we've actually had mutual understanding. The community surrounding particular strategies like smart money concepts, the idea of trading in that particular way, I have nothing against it. The difference though, and Michael has addressed this as well, is that there's a level of arrogance within the community that needs to be addressed. There's this concept of, just because you trade a certain way does not necessarily mean that everyone else is trading the wrong way, right? At the end of the day, nothing works perfect. Nothing works all the time. And if it was anywhere near that easy, everyone would be doing this stuff. As you know, if you've been doing this for even 3 weeks, this stuff is not easy to make money consistently at. It's a lot of work. And the results that you saw on my brokerage account statements there, that's after years of dedicating my career to this stuff, right? I trade every single day. I study the markets, I work to improve, and I'm always learning new things. To think that you just got it and that the strategy that you're using is just foolproof and will never have downtimes is flawed logic, and I think that it is really dangerous. Let me show you something again with this chart that I've got here. During this period of time, I had backtested my strategy and understood that there was going to be these periods of times. This time was incredible, right? In fact, it went on for a long period of time. During this period of time, I was very net long on the gold market. I was trading the S&P 500 long a lot. Then we entered into a much more difficult period of time for my trading strategy. Then we entered into another really great period of time. So there was a great period of time, a paused period of time where things were not working so well, and then things started to work again. What I want to address here is that whether you are using retail concepts, trendline breakouts, break-in retests, fundamentals, technicals, sentiment analysis, Fibonacci, Bollinger Bands, counter trend, trend following, arbitrage, doesn't matter what strategy you are using. What every trader needs to understand is that no matter what your strategy, even if you have a great strategy, which I would consider what I'm working with to be quite a good strategy for my purposes, no matter what you trade, there are going to be these periods, there are going to be these periods, right? And there's going to be these periods where you have down or sideways performance. Nothing is foolproof in the markets. This is why most traders do not make it. They realize that there are periods of time where things work great, and what they don't realize is that there are periods where things work great and there are periods where things work terribly. And as a trader, you do not know how long this period or this period is going to last. All you can do is manage your risk to survive the downs and thrive during the ups. Now, again, when we talk about different areas of the market, you have people in, some of you guys may be familiar with like the guy in Discord who's kind of like the know-it-all, like they know everything, but then when you ask them to show you trading performance, they never ever do it, right? To me, credibility is being able to show results, but don't do it for other people, do it for yourself. So when you hear somebody talk about, hey, my strategy is the best, and if you're not trading like this, then you're just a retail sheep, right? People will try and make that insult all the time. You're trading retail concepts that won't be profitable. Well, I can tell you it can be. Retail concepts, whether you want to call them retail or not, here's a point that's really important. If you trade on a retail brokerage, you are a retail trader. It does not matter what strategy you use. If you use the most advanced Fibonacci spiral, whatever, I don't know. Whatever strategy you use, if you're trading on a retail brokerage, you are a retail trader, because by definition, retail traders trade on retail brokerages. To trade in the way that smart money trades, the thing you need to understand is that hedge funds and institutional traders, they do not trade a single particular way. As a influencer in this space and as a podcast host and several videos that I've done with various hedge fund and money managers on this channel, I could tell you that they do not trade the same way. And whether or not they use a particular single strategy like smart money concepts or like support and resistance or fundamentals, it's nonsense to think that they all trade the exact same way. The reality is that on the professional level, professional traders are looking to manage money with the smallest risk relative to the max amount of reward like everyone else, but they have a very, very vested interest in the survivability of their funds for their clients, right? They have a different set of goals than perhaps a retail trader who is just looking to double and triple his account. They are looking to manage money and protect it. And what they are often trading against is not you and I's small $50 stop loss. What they're trading against is other professional money, right? The vast majority of volume that goes through the foreign exchange, the stock market, the futures market is not retail money. It is professional money. Again, people are out there at this point in time, exchange traded funds make up a vast majority of the volume on the stock market. In the foreign exchange market, a lot of times it is just simply banks moving money around for clients all over the world, right? The vast majority of money is not retail trading volume. Retail trading volume, in fact, makes up a very tiny portion. So the hyper focus on specifically retail trading stop losses, I think, is a really dangerous way of thinking it about the markets, in my personal opinion. That's why personally, I think some of the simple stuff can really work great. Support and resistance can be just fine for many traders as long as you're managing risk. I think a lot of times people overhype their strategy and undervalue the ability to manage risk properly. Anyways, that's my take on it. Again, remember, at the end of the day, retail trading strategies are just trading strategies done by retail traders. And believe it or not, retail traders can be profitable. As I've shown you in this video, everything that I've done is essentially basic stuff in terms of technical analysis, layered on with fundamental analysis, which personally, from my experience in conversations with managers of various funds, fundamentals tend to be a very common topic among them, even more so than technical analysis itself. Technical analysis seems to actually be something that is still used in a broad way by professional money managers, but fundamentals and macroeconomic stuff tends to be far more emphasized in my conversations, at least in my experience as a host of podcasts and people that have come on the show. So thank you guys for watching. I hope this video was insightful or helpful in some way, and we'll see you back in the next video.
Hey, guess what? I just found a video made just for you. Click this video to help with your trading, and thanks for watching.